The origins of the legendary orbital drop shock troopers span hundreds of years, 200 years older than when humanity settled Reach even. Formed in 2163, the original Helljumpers were called drop jet platoons, inspired by the paratroopers of the 20th and 21st centuries. With the newly formed United Nations Space Command, the Marine Corps underwent a radical reconstruction and integrated this new division into its ranks. The earliest combat the ODSTs saw was part of the Mars campaign against the neo-communist Kosleviks. By the end of what is known as the Interplanetary War in 2170, the ODSTs saw little action for many decades after. So it's kind of funny to think that they created this awesome technology and special mission set to land troops faster and with lower casualty rates. The unconventional deployment method was called Transorbital Support Interdiction Operations, and their insertion method was the drop pods that we see in the games. It wasn't until a few decades before the Covenant appeared that they were called on en masse. By 2490, the insurrectionist movement had gained significant ground in both the inner and outer colonies, leading the UNSC to deploy ODST shock troops in several locations to quickly snuff out rebel activity before it could escalate. Now by 2560, we know that there are a few units still active at a minimum, including the 3rd Helljumper Platoon, a battalion posted to the UNSC Infinity before the events of Halo Infinite, so presumably most of them are dead, and the 9th Shock Troops Battalion aboard the Spirit of Fire.